everybody, this is Gilby Clarke, and you know you're watching Rockin' Live. A little bit of rock and roll, right? Well, I've actually been to France a few times since that, but you know, I've been on vacation, played here with the MC5, and we played with Slash. So I've been here a couple times, but that show was one of the greatest shows like we ever did. It was. I mean, to play with you know, Jeff Beck and Lenny Kravitz and Steve and Joe from Aerosmith was fucking ridiculous. I mean, it was like our dream, you know. I mean, for me, it was my first time ever in Paris when we did that. The band had done it before, but I had never been here before, so it was ridiculous. I mean, I think it would have been better if it was at night, but the day was a little weird for us, you know. But it was great, great. Oh my God, jeez, 3 words. Well, it's been fun, it's been interesting, and let me see. I'd say, how can I say, boy, put me on the spot. Let me think of something, let me think of the word that I'm looking for. Trying to think of a word for long, like I don't want to use long. It's been fun, it's been interesting, and it's been, you know, I'm gonna say long. It's been fun, it's been interesting, and it's been long. When the last car hit the wall, was the guilt still in your head? Yeah, I actually have a record halfway done right now. I got like about, well, half of it. I had a full record, but when I did the Rockstar Supernova record, they took all my songs. So I don't write like, you know, 20 songs a year, you know. I like write 10 songs every 2 or 3 years. It's just, I'm not prolific like that. I like to, you know, I like each song to be different from the other one, you know, I like to change beats. But so, yeah, I got one that's, it's almost ready. It's almost there. It's not done. I always said that, you know, when I have 10 good songs, I'll make a record. I don't have 10 good songs yet, so we're almost there. 4 million years. No, not with them, not with Harley officially, but I do, I mean, I go everywhere. I do Sturgis every year, and I ride from Los Angeles to South Dakota and back. I go to Mexico, you know, at least 2 or 3 times a year and like camp on the beach and stuff, you know. So, I mean, if I'm not playing music, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm out on my bike, you know, and we do it like it was like in the late 60s, early 70s and stuff. We strap sleeping bags and, you know, tents on the back of our bike, and we just take off for, you know, weeks on end and stuff. And to me, that's what, you know, life is about, is just being free and being able to do whatever the fuck you want, you know. And to me, it's not an escape, it's reality for me. You know, it's like if I had my choice, that's what I'd be doing all the time. Well, if they let me. Except for they're a little brutal, you know. It's like, I think when I was a kid, you know, I'm gonna go back a little. When I was a kid, that's what got me into motorcycles. Was the Hells Angels clubhouse was across the street from my house. So when I was a kid, I woke up every day and there were bikes coming in and out, drinking beer and partying, and I was like a little guy, like looking behind the curtains going, that's what I want to do when I get older. So that was before I was a musician. I wanted to be a fucking Hells Angel. Candy? Wow, yeah. You're going way back.
It's a long time.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Well, for me, Candy was my first band. So that was like brothers, you know. We were brothers, you know, and we lived together, we played together, we made records together, we did everything. The only thing we didn't do was be very successful. So that was my first band. It's odd because to this day, I still talk to those guys all the time. Like Jonathan is actually my manager, you know, that was the bass player in the band. John lives, you know, very close to me, and Kyle I talk to, you know, quite a bit. So even though it was my first band, they're still my friends, you know, after all these years. But that was a good time. Bible in your bedroom, under the sheets is tarantula fuzz. For me, Guns was a dream too. you know, when you're first starting out playing guitar, you know, you have a dream of what you want to do. And I always wanted to be in a rock band. I wanted to be in a hard rock band with good music, you know, with, you know, everybody good musicians so you can work off of each other. And when I got the Guns gig, that's what it was. It was great music. All the musicians could play. You know, it was successful. It was everything I dreamed about. I mean, I loved it. It was a great time. It's like when it was rolling, it was great. When it wasn't, it was terrible. But when it was happening, it was awesome. I'm still, I haven't spoken to Axl in a long time. I mean, it's probably been 15 years or so, maybe longer. And I don't know, you think it's really a matter of being friends or anything like that? You know, we just don't have anything in common. But yes, I see Slash, I see Duff, and I see Matt. I see Steven every now and then. I never see Izzy. I mean, Izzy has disappeared as far as I know. But yeah, Duff and our kids go to the same school together, so we see each other all the time, and he lives a couple blocks away from my house. This is the first time that I've ever played in France with my own material. I mean, I've been here with Guns, I've been here with Slash, I've been here with the MC5, but I've never played my stuff, so I'm excited, and I hope they'll be here, and we're gonna have a great show.
A little bit of rock and roll, right?